Dating at 65? Some say it's too late, others say it's a joke, but I'm here to tell you, it might just be the most important time to start again, and not for the reasons you think. It's not about proving you still got it or chasing youth. It's about connection, healing, rediscovery. So if you've been wondering, should I even bother anymore? Let me share what changed everything for me, because the answer isn't what the world told us. It's what we discover when we finally listen to ourselves. The loneliness we don't talk about. People assume that by 65, we should be used to being alone, widowed, divorced. Kids moved out. Grandkids come around sometimes. We got routines, hobbies, maybe a cat or two. From the outside, it might even look peaceful. But here's the truth most won't say out loud. Loneliness in your 60s can be crushing, and it's not the same kind of loneliness you felt in your 20s. Back then, you had time, hope, distraction. Now the silence echoes deeper, not because we're weak, but because we finally understand what it means to be truly seen and what it feels like when we're not. I remember sitting at the kitchen table one night, reheating leftovers I didn't even want to eat. The TV was on just for noise. And suddenly I thought, is this it? Is this what the rest of life looks like? It hit me hard, because I had done everything right. Married, raised a family, worked hard, sacrificed, and still here I was, lonely. No one talks about how romantic companionship changes in our later years. It's not just about sex or dating for dating's sake. It's about companionship. Someone who notices when you're quiet. Someone who pours your coffee before you ask. Someone to share a walk or a silence. And once I realized how deep that hunger went, that's when I knew I wasn't done. Not with love, not yet. Letting go of shame and starting again. When I first thought about dating again at 65, I laughed, then I cringed, then I worried what my kids would think, what my friends would say. There's this quiet shame that creeps in, isn't there? Like we're too old to want romance, too wrinkled to be kissed, too tired to chase butterflies. But let me ask you something. Who decided that? Who said love belongs only to the young? Who made us believe that after 60 we should be content with memories? That moment of clarity hit me during a doctor's appointment, of all places. He asked if I had a support system. I said, my daughter calls every other week. He paused and said, I meant someone who's with you in the everyday. That cut deep, because he was right. I didn't have that, and I wanted it. So I gave myself permission. Permission to want again. Permission to try again. And yes, permission to be awkward, to mess up, to be nervous, to feel like a teenager with shaky hands. I created a dating profile, wrote about gardening, jazz, and my obsession with crossword puzzles, and then I hit publish. My heart nearly exploded, because this wasn't just a profile. It was a reclaiming of my voice, of my right to desire, of my belief that joy is still possible. The good, the weird, and the surprisingly sweet. Let me be honest. The first few dates were a trip. One man brought a ferret to coffee. Another told me he only dated women under 50, but made an exception for me. Oh, and one forgot my name halfway through dessert. So yes, I wanted to quit. But then there was Jim. Kind eyes, soft voice, didn't try to impress me. We talked about our favorite books. We laughed over shared stories of falling asleep during movies. And the moment that got me, he walked me to my car, and instead of a kiss, he said, thanks for being brave enough to show up. That's when it hit me. We're all scared. We're all rusty. But underneath the awkwardness is a hunger to connect. No, dating after 65 isn't like the movies, but it is real, tender, sometimes hilarious, and deeply human. You just have to keep showing up, not for them, for you. What I know now that I wish I knew then, if I could go back and whisper something to myself before that first date, I'd say, you're not late, you're right on time. I spent too long thinking love had an expiration date, thinking I had missed my shot, but love is not linear. It shows up in the most unexpected ways. At 67, I found someone who doesn't care about the size of my thighs or my retirement account. He cares that I bring him lemon tea when he's tired, that I laugh at his old jokes, that I sit next to him even when we're saying nothing at all. That's the kind of love I never even knew to wish for. So here's what I know now. Dating at 65 isn't about starting over. It's about beginning again, from a deeper, richer place. A place where you know your worth, where you're not trying to be someone else's fantasy. You're finally becoming your own. If you're still wondering whether dating at 65 is worth it, let me tell you, you are worth it. Your stories, your laughter, your quiet strength, you deserve to be seen. And here on Elder Words, we talk about what it means to love again, to heal, to start new chapters with old souls. If this story touched something in you, share it. Leave a comment. And hit that subscribe button so we can keep walking this beautiful, messy, real journey together. Because no one said the best part of love had to come first. Sometimes it comes last.